you come here specifically today? Or?
SeaWorld?
Yes.
Yeah, specifically today for SeaWorld, but yeah, we're just travelling around the other resorts as well and having a look around.
A family resort outing.
It's the first one. Yeah, first one. Little kid.
And
wife,
you've got
and
two.
Little, yeah,
yes.
two. Yeah.
And this is Mrs.
This is Mrs.
And you are Mr.
Golding.
What's your first
Shane.
name? Shane.
Shane.
My name's Andrew. Shane and
Eleni. Hi, Andrew.
Eleni. That's a Greek name.
It is.
Were you born in Greece?
No, I was born here.
Right. And you're not Greek?
No, Australian.
Australian.
Yeah.
So we have a Greek-Australian family.
Yes.
What are your children's names?
Timothy and Cassandra.
Cassandra's kind of Greek, isn't it?
They both are actually.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is Timothy?
They're both old
Greek names.
Old Greek names.
Right.
This is our third or fourth day of our holiday.
Yeah.
And yeah, the four days I've had to be with kids, I can understand what my wife puts up with.
Very, very difficult.
While I'm not there.
To know what it's like to be with the kids a whole day.
The constant.
Oh yeah, had a couple of difficult moments, but it hasn't been too bad.
Yes. So it's probably done you good and made you appreciate.
Oh no, I've always understood, that Eleni's got more patience than I have, and so if she gets cranky on the phone when she rings me at work, I don't really want to say too much. Just let her handle it her way. And
yes.
We met. Well, I opened up a business. He was one of the trammies next door in Melbourne. Yeah, tram conductor.
On the trams. Yeah,
when they
Melbourne
still
trams.
existed.
Yes.
And he came into my shop, and that was that.
He came into your shop and he walked into your heart.
And he walked my heart. He took my heart away.
What sort of shop was it?
A fish and chip shop.
Fish and chip
Yeah.
shops. It's a real takeaway.
Yeah. Oh, we've had them for years.
Have you?
Yeah, it's not why we came here, though.
Why did you come here?
Not to look for fish and chips.
Oh no.
And I'm a chef by trade, so I work long hours and from morning till night.
Yes.
And just decided I work weekends and my wife works during the week, so we really don't get to see each other either.
Yeah.
It was good. Just organise a holiday, get away. It's the only time we can sort of get together.
Yeah.
So.
Now you're a chef, but when you met, you were a tram conductor.
Yeah, I was a chef for a good 18 years, and then decided I was going to remain single.
Yes.
I had to get out of that trade and got a job on the trams and met lots of people, and so it just went on from there. And
But you didn't meet your wife on the trams.
no, off the tram.
Yeah. What are you doing now?
I work for IBM actually.
Doing
just computer, customer care.
customer care.
Yeah.
You look after people who complain.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, or complain or need help.
Yes.
Yeah, with
So
computers.
You're a computer help.
Sort of a
line
help
co-
desk. It's a help desk.
It
Yeah.
is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So where
I'm a
did you
part-timer.
acquire those skills?
I got trained on the job actually.
Did you?
But I was in the medical industry before as a medical secretary.
Yes.
And then when I became a mum, I got out of all of that.
Right.
And I had to just get back into something, and the opportunity was there.
I have to ask, how big and fat was the wedding?
It
wasn't. No,
It wasn't.
It had to be affordable for a start.
Yeah.
So what did you do? It was Greek? Was it Greek?
It was in a Greek Orthodox church.
Right.
Yeah, we had it, and then we had it in a park, like
Right.
a park reception with the marquee, finger food.
Right.
Stuff like
And your parents, your family,
My family, my mother's English, my father's Australian.
and they took all this in their stride. That was fine.
Oh yeah, they were very happy about it. Yeah.
Finally getting rid of you?
They never. I hadn't been with my parents since I was a teenager.
Right.
In my late teens when I left school. I joined the Air Force in England, and in 1986 decided to come to Australia. This is where I was born. I was born in Australia,
Yeah.
and trade behind me, and
So both families took it pretty. They were very happy. You had no friction.
problem. Yeah, no problem at all.
And what about yourselves? I mean, what
Difficulties?
what other things that
No, there weren't.
friction?
There hasn't been.
there hasn't been. Not yet, anyway.
right?
We don't see each other enough, I guess,
That's
to have
right.
the friction.
But some things that you did click on. I mean, the things that appeal to you about each other, the things that you have in common. Can you identify those?
We don't have a whole lot in common, really.
I love sport. She hates it. She likes my cooking.
Gotta like the
There you
cooking.
go. Okay. But when you first met, none of that. I mean, you know, how do you...
It was, well, with me it was instant.
Really?
Yeah, he just smiled and that was that.
Didn't realise my smile hadn't been working for over 20 years. I don't know why all of a sudden it happened. But...
Did you ask Eleni out?
Yep.
Yeah, the first week in there.
The first week, yeah. I walked into the shop and
this was the second time you walked into the shop?
Yeah, pretty much. The third time, actually,
yeah.
I think.
Well, the second time I walked in the shop asking for her, and her mum and dad told me that she'd gone to get her nails done. And then the third day I walked in, she'd gone to get her hair done. And then the fourth day I walked in, she was there, so I asked. So,
what did you say? You want to come out for a drink, a meal?
What are you doing Sunday?
Yeah.
What are you doing Sunday? You go out, and she had something on, but she broke that off about 12 o'clock, and we met. All her ex-boyfriends have been Greek, and yeah, she was never happy with the Greek guys after the last one, and she told her mother, I think, that the next time she brings her next boyfriend into their house, then that's the one that she's going to marry. And I got in there not even a week, was it?
Yeah, that's about right.
And her mum nearly fell over backwards. So,
are there anything? Have you learned any Greek words?
No, I actually got enthusiastic when we first met. I went and bought a little Greek, phrase book, and just sat on the tram when I was working and had a look through in the quiet times. And so every time I finished a trip, I'd come back with a sentence put together. But no, I don't really. I just understand the odd word here and there. You know, if we bring up our kids in a nice, friendly environment, good close-knit family, which my wife has anyway, with it being Greek, it should really take care of itself. And
both cultures somehow together?
Oh, definitely. Yeah. We want them to be able to... Like,
well, in fact, three cultures, isn't it? There's the Australian
Well, there's the
culture.
English, the Australian and the Greek, which is... I think it's really good because when his parents come down from the country and they mix together, they just learn a lot. And, I mean, both sets of parents... Our parents have always had good values, so it's coming from there and then it's coming from us. So we would like them to just be good people.
Where are you from?
I'm from Hong Kong.
And how long are you here in Australia?
I've been a week since Monday.
Yeah?
I'm leaving tomorrow.
Back to Hong Kong, back to work?
Back to Singapore first.
Singapore. Still holiday?
Yes, still holiday. I'm back to Hong Kong on Monday.
Back to work?
Yeah, back to work on Monday.
What do you do?
I'm a businessman.
A businessman in Hong Kong?
Yeah, in Hong Kong and China.
Yeah. So you have a daughter, a son?
Yeah.
And a wife, of course.
Of course, my wife.
And does your wife work?
Yeah, my wife works in a bank.
In a bank?
In an IPO.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's doing a lot of acquisition, merging, and investment thing.
And still managing to bring up two children together.
Yeah, we take a whole week off and then we come over.
You work very hard.
Yeah, for me it's easy because it's my own business. So I have my partner, my staff to look after. Yeah. But she's a bit difficult to take a long break.
Yes.
A week is a long break for an exciting city like Hong Kong.
Yeah. When you relax, what do you like to do? What's your idea of relaxation?
I play golf.
Golf?
Yes.
That's pretty difficult in Hong Kong, isn't it?
Twice a week. Yeah, and some of the game is hard job.
Yeah.
We are paying on gambling.
You gamble as well as have to play golf?
Yes, because all the businessmen doing like this. If you don't play gambling, they feel boring. There's nothing to be challenged.
I see.
So it's boring. I mean, the gambling is a very small money. I mean,
but just for
stimulation. You know?
So there is something at stake.
Yeah, something they can really do a lot.
You play with the same group?
With all different groups. Some with the China government official. Yeah. Those officer and some with the businessmen in China.
And generally, how do you go?
I think it's okay. I'm in between. Sometimes losing, sometimes earning. I'm on average is almost break even.
Do you think that your children have a good future in Hong Kong? Would you?
Yeah,
I
think so.
To stay there?
Yeah, because in Hong Kong we can enjoy the open market. Everything is under our control. We has to be, because I was born in Hong Kong, so I know my children's going to be like this. And then with the open market in China, we can do a lot of growing. Yes. And that's what we want. Yeah, I think so. Good.
Do you come from a traditional Chinese family? I mean, do you have a traditional life? Do you like the traditions that come with Chinese families?
Yeah, I come with a traditional one, but actually I spent quite a long time in England. I take my undergraduate and postgraduate in England, so I a bit mixed with open and conservative.
Yes.
My mother is very conservative. My father is very open because he's running a big factory, cigarette factory in Philippines. So it's a kind of a mix. But most of my time I'm living with my mom. So I do have a lot of influence from my mom. But I do learn from what I have been in England, so I know what's the beauty of the open culture, open-minded. So I let my girl and my daughter, my son to go along. So I prefer some kind of open to be better.
What about, if I may ask, about your own marriage?
Yeah.
Is it sort of a combination of traditional relationship and new?
Well, actually, my wife is quite open. She has been working in American firm more than 10 years. Like the kind of medical firm and also the bank. So she's doing a lot of investment and also doing a lot of foreigners. So this will be okay for her.
And obviously, if she's got a kind of career, a financial business career herself,
yes,
it means that you haven't been, you haven't approached it on the basis of trying to stop her working and keeping her.
Oh no. I prefer people. We should be running in parallel. So my wife should know what's happening around the world. So, and also it's good for her how to teach the son and my daughter, and that's why I don't like the wife sitting at home doing nothing and doing the housewife. In the long term, I want my family, especially my daughter, and she's very smart. I think she should be getting more learning and education, not in Hong Kong, when she was grown up. Yeah, like horizons. In UK or in US.
Right.
These are the two destinations.
Not Australia?
Maybe. Because Australia because if she going back to England, she don't have to pay. She's home student. If I come over here, I have to pay a lot of money. save money.
I'm from Sydney.
Yes, and you?
In England.
So you came over?
We came over to visit the
just
children.
For today?
So yeah, we're flying back tonight, yeah.
Lightning trip.
Yeah, okay, but you're not English.
No, I'm Dutch by birth, but Australian by passport, but I live in England.
All right, do you want to quickly tell us why you live in England if you're an Australian by passport?
It's the work that I'm doing
I see.
is with England, yeah.
Right. But you're an Australian by passport because you lived here?
I lived here, yeah. We started the family off here.
But were you born here?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's my son-in-law.
Yeah.
My daughter was getting food.
I see. You're not his dad.
Oh, no, I'm not that good looking. Gee.
Did you come over with your wife?
I came over with my first wife, long time ago.
I mean now, on this trip?
This time, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. She's also getting food.
Yes. This is still your first wife?
No, this is my second wife.
This is your second wife.
Yeah.
So this is not the grandmother?
No.
Okay.
This is a step-grandmother.
Right, okay. And you came over just for a holiday, I guess?
For a holiday. It's our annual trip.
Annual? Are you likely to come back to Australia?
Oh, yeah. Well, to live again?
Yes.
About 3 or 4 years.
Yes. What is your wife's name?
Tiffany.
Tiffany. That's a nice English name.
It is a lovely English. Well, he chose it, I think.
Did you choose it?
Yes.
Tiffany. What are Tiffany's, before she comes back, tell us, how would you describe her?
She's a lovely lady. She's my wife. She's the most beautiful person I've ever known.
What attracted you to her?
Her father's wallet.
Well, it was an empty wallet, but the wallet was nice. Yeah.
Boy, everything. She was just a lovely person.
But how did you know that?
Just a feeling. It was a sense.
When you actually physically get together, what are the sort of things that you guys talk about? Do you talk about anything other than sort of the day-to-day issues of family?
Sure. Yeah. We talk about beer and terrorism,
politics.
Yeah.
Do you have
world
the same
situations?
politics?
More or less.
Yeah. Electronic gadgets, toys, things like that.
Do you share anything in common professionally at all?
No, not really. No.
What do you do?
I'm a video editor.
And?
I'm a trainer.
A trainer?
As in management people staff,
training.
service type training.
Motivational?
Yeah.
You motivate people?
More or less, yeah.
more or less. But it isn't supposed to be quite full on.
It is full on.
Training,
yes.
but management level?
All levels. I do a lot of work in Africa.
Whereabouts in Africa?
Mainly East Africa.
With what, new emerging companies? Or?
No. Established companies, all staff. Attitude, culture.
Why Africa? Is there just the business comes
That's how
from
it
there?
happened. Yeah.
Word of mouth spreads,
Yeah.
that sort of thing.
Once you get started.
Yes.
Yeah.
Does that reflect? You're a person, trainer, manager at home.
No.
It's purely professional.
No, I'm a little bit of a motivator sometimes.
Yes?
But yeah,
Yeah, you got us out of bed this morning. Got us here.
that's motivated.
That's fairly successful. G'day, well, this is Dolphin Cove, so you must be Mr. Dolphin Man.
I'm Todd, yeah, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. We just wanted to find out a little bit about you and the dolphins and Dolphin Cove and what it is that makes a dolphin trainer. You know, like what attracted you to the profession?
I think the most thing that attracted me was being with the animals, being a part and enjoying the animals and how they work and how they live.
But did you grow up with animals?
I did from an early age. I had many pets, tortoises and eels to say were probably the most amazing ones that I had.
Yeah.
But
whereabouts was this what sort of, is it suburban Brisbane or
suburban Gold Coast? Always
Coast,
on the Gold Coast here, and love the ocean as well. So I always wanted a job around the water, and it all sort of came together, animals and ocean. Well, I suppose it comes under the saying is man's best friend being a dog, a good partner, a good companion
for you, it's a dolphin.
to play around with. Yeah, for us it's a dolphin, and that's something important for them because they require our full attention and on their health and also them being stimulated and active. So it's like we're taking care of them, and we've got to put in the best ability that we can. So,
how long have you been working with dolphins now?
Coming up to 3 years.
3 years. Have you noticed at all, either consciously or subconsciously, maybe you haven't thought about it, whether you've changed working with dolphins?
I'd say I'm a lot more patient. I've got a lot more patience when it comes to things not going the right way.
Humans as well?
Absolutely, yeah. You'll see there's 3 boys in here at the moment.
Yes.
You'll see them as they pop on up to check us out.
Hello.
And it's just one of their natural instincts is curiosity.
Yes.
This guy here is believed to be around about 46 years old.
That's that one, yes.
Yeah, so he comes across as being a little bit more shabbier looking than the other animals, so to say.
He didn't mean that.
You hear that he just barked at me after I said that too. And then whereas these younger dolphins have a lot more cleaner skin and youthful looking skin as well.
You apply kind of psychological techniques to influence their behaviour. Is that something you can, I know it sounds silly, but would you apply that, can you apply that, say, to Amy, to your girlfriend?
Yeah, absolutely. The principles of training are very basic, and they apply right across the board. So whether it be small children, pet at home, even your roommate that leaves their dirty laundry everywhere, it can all be applied to different circumstances. Yeah.
But in what sort of way? Like it obviously has to be adapted for human consumption as well.
Sure. So in these situations, with these animals, we run under positive reinforcement, as we were saying before. So if you can find out what the individual likes and apply your reinforcement at the right time, slowly developing a pattern of behaviour is down the track.
Is Amy aware of the fact that you're
that
you're manipulating her?
I don't do it too often.
What sort of things?
Outside of work, I don't like to take my work home with me. So, but no. Do you mean what sort of things that can be done?
What would you say you'd change in Amy's? Make her do the washing up, or
make her do the washing up? I'd say I probably wouldn't ask her to do it, because if I asked her to do it, she might have a bit of a cold heart about it. She might be pretty angry at me. But if she was to do it one time, just by saying thank you and giving her a big kiss or a big hug or something like that, that might be reinforcement enough, I hope.
So it's quite subtle.
Yeah, to get her to do it again.
Is there anything that you'd like to
train her?
To train her differently?
No, I don't think so. She's pretty cool.
Close to perfect.
Yeah, pretty much.
Thank you very much. Appreciate
That's
it.
all right, mate.
Thanks for the
Welcome.
time. See you guys. Excuse us, just wondering what brings you to SeaWorld today?
Ask this lady, she'll tell you. She wants the dolphins.
The dolphins. I love the dolphins.
You're a dolphin lover.
Yeah, I love the dolphins. Yep, we come up from Adelaide.
And you've been here before?
No, not to this particular SeaWorld. No.
Right. But that was specifically what attracted you?
It is, yep.
And why dolphins?
I don't know, maybe because I'm a Piscean and I just love sea creatures. And I did get to see SeaWorld over in America when we were there. Mm-hmm. And it's always been my hopes to get back up here one day and have a look. And
here you are. Yeah.
So here I am. We're actually up here on our 29th wedding anniversary.
Yeah, so I've been around for a while, so I'm still hanging together.
Fantastic, yeah. Congratulations.
Thank
this
you.
is an anniversary tour.
It is.
Sort of, yeah.
Yeah. And 29 years ago, where were you?
In Adelaide.
From Adelaide originally, yeah.
And you got married there in Adelaide?
Yeah.
You met there, you were born there?
That's right.
Yeah, I was born in a country town in South Australia. Met Morris in Adelaide.
After 29 years, you'd have it pretty well sorted?
Pretty well sorted out, yeah. Pretty well balanced there.
Are there still issues that, friction?
No, not a problem, no.
Were there ever? Did you ever,
Oh, we had a few
It's a very
hairy
long
moments
marriage.
when we had our 3 babies, because we
Yeah.
had 3 under 3, a set of twins
That's
amongst
twins,
that.
that was a bit of pressure.
So
We survived.
we survived all
Teamwork.
Teamwork.
It's gotta be
Who
teamwork.
won?
Kids, I think.
Where are they now?
One's married and just still got 2 girls home, 2 at university. They're 25 and the oldest one's 27, so they're gradually getting out the door.
Can I ask, what do you do?
I'm a builder carpenter myself, work for myself in Adelaide.
And you?
yeah, I work for a pest control company. I've been there for 10 years.
So getting away is it's difficult if you're running your own business and you've got a job. And
That's it. You've
Takes
got
a bit of planning,
plan
so-
your holidays a bit. We belong to the Rock and Roll Club in Adelaide.
right. And do you wear 50s, 60s?
Yeah.
We
wear all the
do.
gear,
We
all
dress
the
up every
shoes.
Saturday night. The white bobby socks and the full
Black and white
circle
shoes,
dresses.
all the goodies.
So what do you wear? White bobby socks?
Yeah, little white bobby socks, full circle dresses and frilly petticoats and
And you?
cut up the floor.
I wear easy black slacks, the black and white dance shoes and different colour tops and things. Matches to coordinate sort of
Right.
the colours and that.
And which dances do you do? I mean, there's several.
Pub rock,
Pub rock.
it's just basic
basic
jive,
pub rock and
and
jive.
roll.
Right. And it's more than a hobby. It's kind of, it reminds you of that.
Bit of a lifestyle in a way.
Yes. Yeah.
We've been doing it for about 7 or 8 years.
Yeah. What made you start that? Just the love of the music, or?
Yeah, we went to
when-
a show one night with some people and everyone was rocking and rolling and we couldn't do it, so we found out how to get some teachers and we got involved and haven't stopped since.
We set a goal that when our children were old enough to be self-sufficient, we wanted to get back out dancing. We sort of thought maybe ballroom dancing, but then rock and roll was what it was, and we're thoroughly enjoying it.
When you're working, do you have the radio playing?
Sometimes, yeah, depends on working.
Or
sometimes.
do you have tapes?
Sometimes I take tapes.
Rock and roll?
Yeah, or country rock or anything like
Our
that.
vehicle's always got rock and roll tapes in, and our children always say, do you think we can compromise and put the radio on when we're in the vehicle?
They get sick of the stuff.
Do they?
And the worst thing is they say when we're out and they hear a song and they start singing, they say, oh, the worst thing is, Mum, we know the words to these songs. How embarrassing.
Friends, I can't relate to it. Yeah.
So how many outfits do you have?
Probably about 15 or 20.
It's a fair number.
I make a lot.
Makes
and
a lot of yourself,
yeah.
Is there one that is a special one?
Yeah, it's really fluorescent pink, and I wear either a black or white top with it.
You like pink?
I do. I love pink. I've got a nice pink and white polka dot one and a black and white polka dot one.
Sounds fantastic. When is it? So when you must be missing it now? You're away.
Well, we're looking to find, trying to get there.
Actually. So we're going to Jupiter's and try down there on the dance floor down
I
there.
believe there's a bar there that have rock and roll, so we'll have a go.
You wouldn't. I mean, this is really awkward because there's no music. But could you give us a demo of pub rock?
It's a bit hard without music here, really, isn't it?
You've got to be joking. You really want us to give you a demo?
Well, I'd love to see. It's all such an exuberant.
Where's this going to end up?
SBS.
Oh, is it? Oh, well,
I'll hold that.
Let's do it for SBS. Okay.
No, I can't. What's
Can
the
you
beat?
sing?
I can't sing.
You can't
No,
sing.
well,
Well,
I
that's
can't
right.
sing. But what's the
We'll
what's
just
the
get a
beat?
bit of beat.
We'll just rock for you. Da, da, da.